Be ready, 5 seconds.
With the blessings of the people, when our government, under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, assumed office, the country was facing challenges. With Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas as its mantra, the government overcame those challenges in right earnest. Reforms were undertaken. Pro-people programs were implemented promptly. Conditions were created for more opportunities for employment and entrepreneurship. The economy got a new vigor. The fruits of development started reaching the people at scale. The country got a new sense of purpose and hope. Naturally, the people blessed the government with a bigger mandate. In the second term, our government, under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister, doubled down to build a prosperous country with development of all people and all regions. Our government strengthened its mantra to Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas and Sabka Vishwas. Our development philosophy covered all elements of inclusivity. With the whole of nation approach of Sabka Prayas, the country overcame the challenge of a pandemic, took long strides towards Atmanirbhar Bharat, and laid solid foundations for the Amrit Kal. As a result, our young country has high aspirations and pride in its present, and hope and confidence for a bright future. We expect that our government, based on its work, will be blessed again by the people. Our inclusive approach to development is a marked departure from the earlier approach. Development programs, which were thus provisioned in the last 10 years, however, have targeted each and every household and individual through housing for all, Har Ghar Jal, electricity for all, cooking gas for all, bank accounts and financial services for all in record time. The worries about food have been eliminated through free ration for 80 crore people. Minimum support prices for the produce of Annadata are periodically increased. These and the provision of basic necessities have enhanced real income in the rural areas. Their economic needs could be addressed, thus spurring growth and generating jobs. Our government is working with an approach to development that is all round and all inclusive. It covers all castes and people at all levels. We are working to make India a Vikasit Bharat by 2047. For achieving that goal, we need to improve people's capability and empower them. Previously, social justice was mostly a political slogan. For our government, social justice is an effective and necessary governance model. The approach of covering all eligible people is the true achievement of social justice. This is secularism in action. It reduces corruption and prevents nepotism. There is transparency and assurance that benefits are delivered to all eligible people. The resources are distributed fairly. All get access to opportunities. We focus on outcomes and not on outlays so that the socio-economic transformation is achieved. As our Prime Minister firmly believes, we need to focus on four major castes: They are the poor, women, youth, and farmer. Their needs, their aspirations, and their welfare are our highest priority. The country progresses when they progress. All four require and receive government support in their quest to better their lives. India assumed the G20 presidency during very difficult times for the world. The global economy was going through high inflation, high interest rates, low growth, very high public debt, low trade growth, and climate change challenges. The pandemic had led to a crisis of food, fertilizer, fuel, and finances for the world, while India successfully navigated its way. The country showed the way forward and built consensus on solutions for those global problems. The recently announced economic corridor is a strategic and economic game changer for India and others. In the words of Honorable Prime Minister, the corridor will become the basis of world trade for hundreds of years to come, and history will remember that this corridor was initiated on Indian soil. Our vision for Vikasit Bharat is that of a prosperous Bharat in harmony with nature, with modern infrastructure, and providing opportunities for all citizens and all regions to reach their potential. The next 5 years will be years of unprecedented development and golden moments to realize the dream of developed India. The trinity of demography, democracy, and diversity has the potential to fulfill aspirations of every Indian. Our government will adopt economic policies that foster and sustain growth, facilitate development, improve productivity, create opportunities for all, help them enhance their capabilities, and contribute to generation of resources. Guided by the principle reform, perform, and transform, the government will take up next generation reforms and build consensus with the states and stakeholders for effective implementation. It is an important policy priority for our government to ensure timely and adequate finances, relevant technologies, and appropriate training for the micro, small, and medium enterprises to grow and also compete globally. Orienting the environment to facilitate their growth will be an important element of this policy mix. Our government will facilitate sustaining high economic growth. This will work towards energy security in terms of availability, accessibility, and affordability. For meeting the investment needs, our government will prepare the financial sector in terms of size, capacity, skills, and regulatory framework. The success of organizing G20 meetings in 60 places presented diversity of India to global audience. Our economic strength has made the country an attractive destination for business and conference tourism. Our middle class also now aspires to travel and explore. Tourism, including spiritual tourism, has tremendous opportunities. States will be encouraged to take up development of iconic tourist centers, branding and marketing them at global scale. A framework for rating of the centers based on quality of facilities and services will be established. Long-term interest-free loans will be provided to states for financing such development on matching basis. Several youths aim to serve our people through improved healthcare services. Our government plans to set up more medical colleges by utilizing the existing hospital infrastructure under various departments. A committee for this purpose will be set up to examine the issues. Various schemes for maternal and child care will be brought under one program. Healthcare cover under Ayushman Bharat scheme will be extended to all ASHA workers.